Sleep over my soul. Sleep over my soul. Though the road in life gets rude, just sleep over my soul. Think back. Sleep over my soul. Sleep over my soul. Though the billows roll and tempests brew, Jaja will sleep over my soul. Every day, every moment, I will sing a song of praise to Him. Hail the King of Kings. Every day, I will rise. Every morning, I will sing. Every evening, I will lift my voice. Lift my voice in praise. Oh Lord, sleep over my soul. Sleep over my soul. Though the billows roll and somewhere out there. A voice is singing somewhere in my ear. And I know that I must rise and fill my heart and pray and sing for Jah Almighty. I say stream over my soul, over, stream over my soul. Though round me rough and tough and go and get so hard, just stream over my soul. Yeah. Gibson, oh Gibson, oh yeah. And I shall lift my voice to the only one of creation. And I shall sing songs of redemption, songs of praise and the wind. I claim in my position in creation and the Son of the Almighty Jah, beholding His glory, manifesting through I and I forever. Oh Lord, sweet over my soul, sweet over my soul. Don't be the road and blue, just sweet over my soul.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people, wherever you are all over the world, I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Maze Uchiuka Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption, because there were times when corruption got close to this platform. There were times where evil have around this Radio Biafra. But he said, I will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. And I can only wish you will understand the mindset behind those words. As we choke from Efo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandi Ukukano, the Prince of Afari Beku, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people. It is not the sacrifice that moves us. It is not for the simple fact that we need freedom that moves us or attracts us towards Him. A lot of people are making sacrifice. A lot of people want us to be free. It is not because he's from Afari Beku. It is not just because Chukwu Kikabiama sent him to liberate the people of Biafra. It is because he actually knows what is coming for him. He stood his ground. Who would have been able to stand in a time like this? You know, yes, this can lead to your inevitable end. This can lead to your death. This can lead to destruction of everything you have. And yet you went. You knew Nigeria is a zoo, yet you came out. You knew they don't respect the law, yet you came out. You knew British government was behind all the atrocity in England phone here in Africa, yet you dared them. You knew you may not see your loved ones again the very first day you took the step, but yet you were willing to take this. What is bigger than this? This is how we judge men. Not those of you riding on the horse of those who bleed. You are not a man. They tell you to hold the bull by the horn. It means that you should get ready for all things. But this is one thing we are still trying to figure out. And then there are some people sitting somewhere, how can he be our supreme leader? How can he be this? How can he be that? It should have been this, it should have been that. But you don't have what it takes. And so the best we can do, help him to the end. It doesn't matter, because people like him come once in a while. But people like you, we see them every day. We see them every day. They are complainant. They are fault finder. They are jealous people, envy. We see them every day. As Nanda Kanu is from Afali Beku. Afali Beku is in Abia State. Abia State is Biafra land. He's the director of Radio Biafra as well as Biafran Television. By the grace of Chukwukike Abiyama, I am George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. And Delta State is Biafra land. Every piece of land in Delta State. But of course, I will not proceed until I acknowledge the creator, Chukwukike Abiyama. And don't forget, George Onyibe, as of this morning, I am the African rep and the Nigerian international coordinator. The African rep and Nigerian international coordinator. You heard me right. But of course, we must move ahead to acknowledge the creator, Chukwukike Abiyama, the one who sits in heaven and preside over the affair of man. Anamacho Imaragyu Kanwira Pukbasu Giwe Onyenwe na Chineke Nala Anamacho Imarage Anamacho Imaragyu Kanwira Pukbasu Giwe Onyenwe na Chineke Nala Anamacho Imarage Imakwana senani neme mao Izi masenani na gloria o Dadi masenani nenyike o We biara buru eziokwu Asenani na biozo o Izi masenani nenyike o Chukwu asenani neme mma Anyị we biara buru eziokwu Chukwu dị mma ịdị mma agbanwe Chimo ịdị mma olileanya ndị Biafra n'ịdị mma eze Onyenwe anyị n'ịdị mma o ịmakwa na oge anyị lele anya n'eluigwe dadi ebe ahụ onwe na-achị achị iwefu Chukwu n'ịdị mma eze Onyenwe anyị n'ịdị mma o anyị na-aja gị mma o maka na eziokwu n'ịbụ sọ mma o ịhụnanya na obiọma gị o juru anyị anya dadi o enweghị mgbanwe o ọ dịghị onye dị ka gị ịbụ Alfa na Omega anyị niile na-asị na dị mma o. There is something we have you don't have. There is something we can see you cannot see it. Only if every Biafran will realize that thing you have they don't have, you will know why they want you dead. But of course, we will not waste much of our time. We will go to our topic this morning, which is simply just think about it. Our topic this morning is simply just think about it. And I should say this is a message dedicated to the Biafrans who are sitting on the fence. They are sitting on the fence. I want you to think about it. And sometimes I may be talking to IPOB members, but those who are saved already don't need to be saved any longer. You are saved, except you are pretending to be saved, and then you're going to die miserably. Just think about it. It is a message that is dedicated to Biafrans who are sitting on the fence. If you have such people, send this message across to them. maybe you'll be able to save them. Before your very eyes, our lives is being changed. Before our very eyes, our world is taken from us. No, honestly, it is a privilege that I existed before now and a honor that I witnessed today. I was once in this Nigeria, and I thought by now Nigeria will be a beacon of light to the universe. Because do I use she now or it? It has everything that will make the world comfortable. And of course, the world are comfortable because they are stealing the resources from Biafra land. They are comfortable. But I never knew that Nigerians would be so stupid and hopeless, so idiotic, that they don't see what is happening there. Most of these people were here before I came. In those days, NEPA will use their vehicle to go on the community and say there will be no light tomorrow. It is not going to be long. In about 3 hours, the light will come back. And so you know what to do. Within those periods, there will be no light. That was in the olden days. When before they will take you into school, in fact, your academic excellence must speak volume. You must come out with grade that can be defended anywhere in the world. One of my friends sent me the result of the son schooling in abroad. It's unbelievable. Everything was like A, as if A is the failing stage. It's unbelievable. But that guy better not come to Nigeria because they will rubbish him. He's going to work under Alamajiri. Why can't you just think about it? The very life we'll see is changing gradually. And not just that it's changing, our life is being taken from us. In those days, before Fulani man will enter our community, they go and look for the king. They plead to the king, make sacrifice to the gods. The king consults the community, and then they give them where they stay. But look at our life before our very eyes is changing. Today, they even go to give the king order, give your governor order, tell them where to stay. And then they have to kill us and give us our land to them. Not just that our world is changing, it is being taken from us, and you are sitting on the fence. You are sitting on the fence. Just think about it. Just think about it. Because you know there is a reason for us to fight and make sure that in our lifetime, if our life must change, if our world must change, we are the one who will decide how the change will be. Not some stupid, greedy, hopeless. What name do I use for them? They are changing our words, and you people cannot see them. And then, if at the end of the day, that our life must be taken, let it be that we gave it willingly. And look at some people. If a small picking no medicine, he's saying a vegetable. If our life must be taken, let it be that we'll give it to them. Mazen Nandekano knew this truth. Mazuchemefo knew this truth. You don't sit behind and let one Fulani come and rape you, murder you, kill your father, kill everything, and then you go and pray, oh Lord, intervene, Holy Ghost fire. It doesn't work that way. If you must take our life, we will tell you how we will give it to you. You don't take it from us because you never gave it to us. You just think about it. If our world must change, we will decide how to change. If our life must be taken, we will gladly lay it down. You can't take it. You can't take it. Every day of our life, we prove it to you. We prove it to one Nigeria. We prove it to British government. We prove it to the whole world. You can't change our world. Neither can you take our life. The world will pay dearly for it. It looks it's impossible. They are bluffing. If all we can prove to you people is that we are not bluffing on what we do here on Radio Biafra, will be the end of us as a people, and then we will prove it to you, and then you wipe us out. But one day you will know we are not bluffing. If we tell the global community we are not bluffing, we're making them a promise. You Biafran sitting on the fence, just think about it. No, just think about it. You're just sitting on the fence. It is a go. Now you're IPOB member. Oh, it is a go against IPOB. Now you are in Nigeria. You are sitting in the fence. There where the dim past and the future mingles. The enable lost hope and aspiration. And here we are. To most of you, it really doesn't make sense agitating for Biafra. This is how you know those sitting on the fence. When you talk to them about Biafra, you see, this Biafra of a thing, it really doesn't make sense. Because you don't have sense. How can fighting for freedom make sense to you? You are sitting on the fence. Calm down. Choose your side. Choose your side. You see, it really doesn't make sense. Now, let me tell you one truth. Let me digress. You see, when you are talking to anybody, anywhere you are as a genuine Biafran, and the person is talking this way, just listen to me. When they want to talk, you say, you see, just like I was saying, don't trust those people. They are evil. They are 419. They want you to think they are nothing, that they are something that they are not. Anybody you see, you are talking to them. They can't talk to you straight on. They are trying to, how do they say it, metamalogy? They are the stark illiterate and very hopeless people. They address you, you see. Of course, they can be able to wool a woman and sweep her off her feet in less than 1 hour. They can be able to deceive you in the same way as a man and make a stupidity out of you. They are evil. It is the same way you know those who you see, they tell you, I just don't get it. It doesn't really make sense why you are agitating for Biafra. But the next time you open the page of your newspaper, you will see that your community has been wiped out. Still, it doesn't make sense because you are born not to have sense. Any Biafran who see agitation of Biafra as doesn't make sense, you need help. But your solution to your problem is no longer here. It's gone beyond the what the earth can handle. Those sitting on the fence, they will tell you, why should we even agitate for Biafra? First of all, it doesn't make sense. And when we show you the reason why we must agitate, you say, must we agitate? Must we always fight for our right? Must we always do this? You are sitting on the fence. You know that we must fight for our right. And that is why there is law in the first place. You know that we are supposed to fight for our right because what you fail to do, we do you. That thing you fail to do, we do you. If you refuse to use your head, somebody will use it for you. If you refuse to stand up for your right, somebody will stand on your right. But of course, you are sitting in the fence. You're looking for an avenue to justify, what do I call it? And then you come out and speak, should we even agitate for Biafra? Should we even ask for good road? Should we even ask for justice, fairness, equity? Answer it yourself. Should we even pray for God to deliver us from devil? You go to Allah. Allah is fighting devil. You go to Jesus Christ. He's fighting devil. You go. Everybody is fighting devil. What is wrong with you people? And now you are inside devil enclave. Inside devil kingdom, and you are saying, why are you fighting? You don't know Nigeria is the devil. Nigeria is the demon. Britain is the devil. And you're asking, why are you fighting devil? This is how you reason. Britain is the devil who created Britain, and all colonial masters are the devil. Their demons are those rickety old men who want to keep us here for Britain. Satan is not omnipotent, I hope you know. Satan is not omnipotent. To achieve omnipotentism, according to Onyibe, he has to use demon. Britain cannot run the world. For him to run your community, he has to take people sitting on the fence to run your community. Don't you get it? I don't see the reason why we should fight for, agitate for Biafra. And then I certainly don't see the reason why Muslims should fight Chetan. Why Christians should fight Satan. It's only your God more that is not fighting Chetan. But you are sitting on the fence, may God help you. Those people sitting on the fence, they are the one who tell you, who sent them to agitate for Biafra. Who even sent them? Who sent Nnamdi Kanu? Who sent Nwango to go to Abuja? Who sent Willie Obiano? Okezie Ekpazo? Roger Sokoro also thought he is out of the radar now. Our misery has not started. All of you, forget about where you are. Let me tell you one truth. Few governors will be left off this hook. And that is that they are not Biafra. We have Biafrans in Kogi. We have Biafrans in Benue. We have Biafrans in Edo. We have Biafrans in some states. We won't talk to their governors because they are not Biafran, except they are Biafrans from that community. All of you, just think about it. Who even sent them? Who sent Fulani herdsmen to take our land? If you tell me, and then we tell you who sent us. Who sent Boko Haram to rape? Who sent Nigerian army to come and check our ID card? Who sent British government to come and steal oil? These are the questions, relevant questions you should be asking the global community. But you think, oh, don't mind them. There are just few of them. Who even sent them? Just think about it. Some of those sitting on the fence, they say, you see, the point is we would have joined IPOB. Yes, you see, we are too intelligent. You are too intelligent. So we say, oh, you see, we are in diaspora. And the diaspora, don't worry. Come to village. We are waiting for you. No, come to your village now. Some of you will hopelessly and stupidly say, don't worry. Be doing what you are doing. Nobody will stop us before our time. But you should know if you fall under this category. You are sitting on the fence. Decide now before it's too late for you. You are the reason we are taking time to do what you are doing. And this gospel is for you this morning. You see, I'm too intelligent. I cannot be Royal Highness in this level, and I reduce myself. You see, I'm too you Kwano. You are too this, you are too that, you are too that, and your president is dead, and an imposter is ruling you, and you cannot push a button to expose these criminals. You are too much, and they are telling you they will legalize your land, and you are going behind to dash them, so they will leave you in office. You're telling us you're too intelligent for that. My friend, you are daft. You are daft. You're sitting on the fence. Choose a side. Just think about it. Some of them will say, we want evidence to show that they are part of this struggle. They want evidence. Give us evidence. You see, some people will say, okay, if Biafra come, can I be the governor? I want to be the first president. Then I will join you. So we are now fighting for president now, Abi. I've said this before. I know how Biafra should come. And if it doesn't come in that form, as they just say, hey, Biafra don't come, I will run. Also, because if you do not behead this monster that echoes as a people, we are in for a big shit, a very deep shit, I must tell you. Let me tell you, Britain are planting their men. All of them are in IPOB. All of them are in IPOB. But we are watching all of you. From America to London, you see UK they call it, to Biafra land here, we are waiting for all of you. You will initiate, you will ignite the fire that will consume you. Don't worry. That thing you think you know, people know it. But of course, you don't know, do I take Biafra or do I take Naira? When Jesus says certain thing, he look at his disciple. He said, those who have ear, let them hear. Honestly, those of you making attempt, oh, we will set him up, we will murder him. I know all of you. What will come for all of you, you are not ready for it. But here I am. There are mad people. You are sitting on the fence. Take the side. Decide Who would have believed that Brutai will lead Nigerian terrorist army and invade his palace in Afari Beku and he goes out alive? Who would have believed that? Just think about it. Some of these people sitting on the fence, they would say, in fact, our business is doing well, and then how can they be fighting for this Biafra? They either join Nigeria and make mockery of us, or they begin to play the game of blackmail. Some of them are making money. They're making money. Go and ask Joe Igbokwe. Once they issue any statement or pass any policy to the detriment of our people, they take Joe Igbokwe to antagonize us and make their stand very good. And Joe Igbokwe is living large and fine. Yoruba 10% is harboring him. Maybe Joe Igbokwe will be the next deputy governor of Lagos State. Just to give him the name so you think, oh, Yorubas are good. You're sitting on the fence. We have JAJ. We have Pastor Zayoba. I don't even know their name. So many of them, they have been employed. Their duty is to launder the image of Nigeria. It's their calling. There are still some other people, and these ones, their own is they be in IPOB doing Interpol. Is it Interpol they call them, or what is the name they give to all these saboteurs? In the morning, they are in DSS office. In the afternoon, they are in IPOB meeting. And they are the one that will tell you that, oh, this one is working for DSS. This one is working for... You are the one working for Holy Ghost. Begin to work for Holy Ghost, because his fire will burn you very soon. In the ara. You are sitting on the fence. Some of them will begin to give excuse. Oh, you know, I'm a Christian, and my pastor said that I shouldn't join IPOB. I know many principal officers that their pastor has to leave IPOB, and they left. But here I am a pastor, and I tell you, any pastor who tell you to leave IPOB is evil. You cannot be trusted. Because the day he tell you that the Egyptian prayed and the Israelites prayed and God delivered them from Egyptian, that day his first son will die. May they never preach about freedom. The day that your pastor will preach and say, oh, and Jesus delivered his son from demon, may their child die of demon. Because we are fighting to deliver ourselves from demon. Is that not salvation the church preach about? I don't talk about Muslims because they are gone already. John chapter 3 verse 14. Let's go from verse 13, John 3:16, so you'll understand. John 3:16 says, for God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten son, that whosoever believe in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Then in verse 17, he said, for he was sent to deliver the righteous, not the unbelievers. We cannot go over quote Bible now. He just came to deliver the righteous, not everybody. Satan know his group already. Go and read John 3:16 from 16 to 18. Maybe you get the picture clearly. One of our respectable brother, I must tell you, I noticed these days he want to make a comeback. Our leader was in that was when they prescribed IPOB as a terrorist. And the next thing he did was he stopped coming to meeting. He stopped. In fact, I tried connecting with him more than 2 months. He was hiding, if not 6 months, because we are terrorists. What is his fear? One terrorist say you are terrorist. Okokosibe warrior. Recently, I noticed he's making a comeback. When I called one of our brother, I said, we cannot back down. You take over this position. Let us see how we can recover the family. Today now, they are the one gossiping George Onyibe, useless set of people. I'm waiting for all of you. When they score, go, hey, we are Biafran, we are Biafran. When they kill one Biafran also, you become Nigeria. Or are we talking about the ones who go to meeting together? You carry Nigerian flag for your muffler, for your pocket. You carry Biafran flag for your muffler. And then when they see IPOB is making impact, they put IPOB muffler on their neck, Biafran flag. Immediately they hear kuku kuku kuku. They throw away Biafran flag and put a Nigerian flag in the ara. And all these things, you don't know there is a reader watching all of you who plays people. But I'm talking to you. Just think about your action. Think about what you are doing. There are some people, they are busy doing nothing. Just busy doing nothing. It makes them so lazy to even fight to restore Biafra. They are very busy, but they are not doing anything. Very busy. You are sitting on the fence. Just think about it. Because of these flimsy excuses, you're criticizing and castigating IPOB. You think this will make you justify your negligence? You think all these flimsy excuses will create room for you to justify your negligence? I'm talking to Biafrans that have not joined IPOB. Don't deceive yourself. These flimsy excuses will not do you any good. They sit back and say, oh, IPOB are jobless. But how can I be a lawyer and I'm a keke napepe driver? Is that a job? How can I be a chartered accountant and I'm pushing wheelbarrow? Is that a job? Are you not ashamed? Have you tried to find out our qualification? How can I be a doctor and then I'm working as a bank secretary because there is no job? And so when you come out and you say, oh, this IPOB, they are jobless, it's because you are very hopeless. Because we thought, I listened to audio, and I'm happy for who made that video on the social media. A small child was saying, no need to go to school. All the people that went to school in our village, what did they achieve? Me, I don't want to go to school. I want to do business. Open my shop like this. Open my shop like this. If I enter community, I'll be marching up and down. He started mentioning people who didn't go to school, but they had a shop. They had a business. This is another form of mental colonialism. This is the level Nigeria has brought us to. As a child, I know that there is no owner of any shop in Ochanja market that is not a graduate. And so if they are doing business because that is what they want to do, they are not stupid, they are not naive, they are not educated illiterate, they are not illiterate. But today, Nigeria made it so obvious that as a Biafran, if you lie school from here to heaven, what will be will be. But we will tell them, no, you just think about it. They'll come out and they say, oh, we are miscreant, but they are the miscreant. I wonder any moral human being on earth that will tell me that Buhari is a corruption pastor. The man we all knew, he raped women. In fact, he's a war genocider. He raped women. He opened their womb, bring a living baby in Imo State. There is no atrocity Buhari did not commit in Imo State. And I see more people telling me, Buhari Kigesu, Mone JJ, Monalala, Buhari Kigesu. All of you will follow him to the grave. God will not allow you to escape. We saw this man commit this atrocity. He impoverished Nigeria, brought everybody to their knee with the same Harold Windy syndrome, the same British government technology of starving people to death, starving you to submission. They did it in India. They are doing it in Africa. Buhari actually repeated it in 1983. You call it austerity measure. Forget about the name they call it. When he came in, he called it recession. And we said recession is another name for austerity measure. And austerity measure is another name for starvation. Kwashoko children. Who the hell are you deceiving? And you are normal, you are telling me Buhari is a corruption fighter. It is not diabolically. It is not authoritatively. Who the hell are you deceiving? All these miscreants, Obasanjo. Most of you don't know what is ITT. Or is it ICT or ITT? Fela, his brother, all of them are Ogun State. He called him international thief. But it's amazing when somebody of this generation, Igboku, is telling you how excellent Obasanjo is. And we're talking about Gowon, who was busy murdering millions of Biafrans, and then he was doing wedding in Lagos, and you will tell me you are a member of Assemblies of God and you are worshiping with Gowon, all of you will go to hellfire, except you have tell him to come out openly and tell the world what he did. These are the miscreants. They say, oh, IBOB is a miscreant, is a big boss. It's English. I don't blame you. You don't know the meaning. You just think about it. These are flimsy excuses, I must tell you. These same people will come out, they say, we want to cause war. IPOB want to cause war. If that is our inevitable end, and so shall it be. Our leaders say, if the only option given to us to fight for our freedom is war, and then we will make sure in the next 1,000 years to come, if there is any Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani alive, including us, they will tell the story of what happened. Maybe we are telling the story of how our fathers defended our land for 3 years with the majority of the so-called international community killing us from behind. We are telling the story and we give praise to Creator that He gave us the privilege. But this one that will come, nobody in Nigeria who support Nigeria will live to tell this story. We don't threaten people, we make you a promise. Don't forget, I'm reaching you from Urugudu. Gossip will end. Most Igbo people don't know the meaning of Urugudu. Urugudu, gossip, conspiracy, it must come to an end. You Urugudu there, you come there, and may God have mercy upon you. Nonsense people. Looking for flimsy excuse. They say, oh, IPOB want to cause war, but we are the one they are killing. You are the one saying we are Fulani men want to cause peace. Fulani herdsmen are making peace in Nigeria. Oh, Boko Haram are making peace in Nigeria. Oh, Mianti Allah, all of them, McBain, who give you quick notice, they are all making peace. You think about it. You say we are jobless. You say we are miscreants. You say we are causing war. But then Fulani herdsmen are making peace. May the peacemaking Fulani department get to your community and your village. Only touch your family member. You have your family member who is not normal. You cure them because the prayer we will pray for all of you. Every seed you will sow, you will reap it. They will say, we are politicians and there is no need. Let's just, oh, you are a politician. You are now a politician. Who are you political? Who are you politicating? Oh, you are a politician like Okezie Ekpasu, Willie Obiano. Some things are actually embarrassment to us. I just do not fathom how Okezie Ekpasu can be living in less than a kilometer away from the house of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And then there are another soldiers coming from over 20,000 kilometers to kill people behind my governor's house, and nothing is done about it. And then they say, oh, I'm not aware. And if you are not aware, you still think you are qualified to be the governor of Abia State. But let me tell you, this is a message dedicated to all of you. Just think about it. A day is coming, and I can assure you, it will be very soon, when you will look for somebody to tell you about Biafra. You will find none. Every day we wake up, they are doing what they are doing to think that they can stop us. They are doing what they are doing to think they can make us push back. No, we have a duty, and our duty is to disseminate this gospel of freedom, this gospel of Biafra restoration. And what they are doing is to shut us down. Anything about IPOB, they want to shut it down. Don't worry, very soon we will shut ourselves down. I tell people, they want to Islamize Biafra land, and then they want all of us to become Muslim. We shall become Muslim for you. All of us. That is why many people don't know what is coming. Let me release this secret for you small, so that at least Fulani, Boko Haram, all of you, Saudi Arabia, Mecca, you should be afraid of any Biafran person that is a Muslim, because very soon all of us will enter mosque and become Muslim. Is that not what you want? Is that not what you want? We all give our life to Allah, and we will change our identity. All of us will come from Sokoto, Kaduna, Kano, Burunu. Is that not what you want? You want to Islamize us? We will gladly Islamize everywhere for you. And that time some people will say, oh, where is IPOB? You won't see us again. You want us to enter underground? Pray we don't enter underground by your own terms. You will never survive it. Forget about those ammunition. 3-pin more soldier. Bring all the soldier, Fulani soldier in Africa. All those Islamic jihadi soldier. Bring all of them to Biafra land. Maybe it's one plot. Don't worry. But I'm talking to Biafran sitting on the fence. A day will come. You will look for who will tell you about Biafra. You won't see us again. Not because we are gone. Because a day will be coming where you will want to support this struggle with your money. You will not be able to do that. because your money would have been taken. Now you are bouncing in a business, you are doing business. If you see Boma on a China, on a Japan, on a Malaysia, if you see German, let's divide it within the two. If you see German, okay, rather let's say if you see Southeast man on a business, name importation, ammunition, now to share now, name and then if you are Niger Delta man, you are selling oil well, you are collecting stipends, you are a big boy, Abo youth president, Ijo youth president, Akwa youth president, you are jumping up and down, you are receiving some percentage from oil owner like Tiwa Danjuma, you are jumping up and down. A day will come. You don't support this struggle. A day will come. A day will come. You will want to support, but your money will be no more. A day will come. A day will come when your loved ones would have all be gone. Nigeria will reject you and you will have no place in Biafra. Just think about them. A day will come, all your loved ones, they are all dead. Is it not this Nigeria? We will show the world what they have never known before, what they have not thought of. They can't comprehend this. We will show them. A day will come, your loved ones will not be there. This Nigeria, you are bending your mouth to talk because of small changes. They will reject you. And we can assure you, you will have no place in Biafra land. Just think about it. Just think about it. This is the time to be decisive. This is the time to be decisive. There was a time in the life of the children of Israel. They know they had to decide. And Joshua said to them, Rapota no onyuno ganefi namu nezinuno agefe chuku inakwisiali arụsị apịrapị ọrụ aka mmadụ ọ dịghị azị ekpere mụ n'onwe m Chineke ka m ga-efe oke mmiri na-ebu ogwe ọgba nkịta okwu juru ọnụ ya ọ bụrụ ya ka m ga-efe ọkaka nke bi n'igwe mmalite n'ọgụgụ anya n'elu ụwa lee ọ bụrụ ya ka m ga-efe. This is the time to be decisive. I'm talking to Biafrans. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not talking to IPOB member. Except you are a saboteur inside IPOB. I'm talking to you because when they cook food for you, you must eat them. Now your mama pot will use they cook the food. Una must eat them. That thing where you they do and well. Yeah, you're intellectual. Oh, you're in diaspora. Oh, you're from Afaribeku. Oh, don't worry. May God help you to offset the balance. Nigeria and British government do not know they have offset the balance. And they will wish they never did what they did. This is the time to be decisive. Just think about it. Will you aid them to kill us, even when you are supposed to be one of us? Will you look at the history of Benin people? Let me say something Benin people don't know. Osasakpo betrayed Ovaromi Obaisi. And when the British, the Portuguese captured Ovaromi Obaisi, he cried out. He cried out. He wept because he was betrayed by his most trusted man, Osasakpo. And he looked at Benin people and said to them, the pot of corn have been tumbleded. Now the mother hen can rejoice. But he omitted the main curse he placed on Benin people. And he said to them, you will never have secret any longer. If you are a true son of Edo, Benin, you will know Ovaromi plays this curse. And it is effective. You don't do anything with Benin people and think it's going to hide. It must be exposed because somebody cursed them. Ovaromi cursed them. The true Benin know, Obog Benin know what I'm saying. If Ovaromi Obaise was a Benin man, he would not have cursed Benin people. He's a Yoruba man. But that doesn't give them the right to betray him anyway. But I want to tell you how it works. You will wish, oh, we are Nigeria, but you will never be there. This is the time to be decisive. And this is the time for you to stand up and fight. This is the time for you, those of you sitting on the fence, stand up and fight. Because they have a lot of benefit to achieve when you betray us. Now understand, being a member of IPOB, you have so much benefit and nothing more. Being a member of IPOB, make sure that you are one of us. Once you are a member of IPOB, in fact, in IPOB, we have two groups. The ones that have been to Arochukwu and the ones that have not been to Arochukwu. I have noticed that most of them that did not go to Arochukwu are the ones collecting money to betray the ones that have gone to Arochukwu. We have two, in fact, three. One is the one that take paper oath. And under the ones that take paper oath, some of them take it with shoe. Don't trust them. They must remove their shoe. And then you have the ones that went to Arochukwu. Some try to blackmail Arochukwu. Say Abenokpabe. Whether it's Abenokpabe or Obonokpabe or Tobokpabe, anything you like, call it, you must go there. You must go there. And then there are some who didn't go there. They are going to their own department. Don't worry. We will know who will deceive who. And so here in Biafra land, you are a Biafran, yes. Biafran IPOB or Biafra. Adia Amama. Being a member of IPOB makes your Biafranism legitimate. Look for one and join. Being a member of IPOB gives you access to first-hand information about Nigerian plot against our people. You see, all these things we are seeing is not for IPOB member. Because the moment we get information, they are here. We tell our coordinators. They brief of security. That is why it has not been easy for them to penetrate our land. But of course, our people keep dying. And you are, those of you sitting on the fence and the one dying. That is why most of you try to hide inside different forums to get information. No, most of the forum you see, we don't pass vital information there. Because DSS are there, Miati Allah are there, Boko Haram is there, Theresa May is even there. I'm in a forum with Theresa May, Ndioshi. And all of us are doing Biafra. He put Igbo man name, put in face. In the chatters, Ndioshi. Look for IPOB, join, let them put you on that oath. You have access to information. At least you know what is coming. And then you choose how it's going to end. Don't let them choose for you. Being a member of IPOB gives you the privilege to be among those who will save the next generation. Most of you don't know. Being a member of IPOB, so much is there. It gives you the privilege of becoming among those who will save the next generation of Biafra. You must know the history. You must know everything that you need to know. Just think about it. Those Biafrans sitting on the fence. I'll be back in a minute.
The history of a people, I repeat, is like the stream of life from which the character form and structure of the identity, their backwardness and progress are drawn. It affords a people the platform on which to predict their future. Though, just as every stream has a source, so every group of people has a beginning.
I had a voice on the radio Biafra. London is the mouthpiece of the Biafrans. Nandekano is his name. He made a vow to fight the end till our nation Biafra is restored. We love him, he's our mentor. Biafra is for real. Yeah. We will keep on fighting till the end. Now.
Anything you hear on radio Biafra is the gospel truth.
I had a voice right in the air, sounding like a thunder, calling for my freedom. Yeah, now I conquer. I had a voice right in the air, telling me to listen. Biafra freedom is near. It's telling me. Biafra is my name. Biafra is my home. Biafra is my home. My home is telling me Biafra is my home. Biafra is my home. Biafra is my home. My home. My home. For many years after the war, yeah, we be praying to Kike to give us a good leader in Biafra land to replace Ojukwu. Until I wake up one day, one morning, I tune to my radio 102.1 FM, radio Biafra. All I had is life.
The people cannot predict their future if they do not know their past.
Yeah. Nandekano's voice, I had a voice like him, yeah. Sunday like a Sunday, calling for my freedom, yeah. Now I conquer. I had a voice like him, yeah, telling me to listen. Biafra freedom is me, it's telling me Biafra is my way. Biafra is my home. Biafra is my home, my home. It's telling me Biafra is my home. Biafra is my.
Yes, at this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070815454642. You are a Biafran anywhere in the world, you are yet to join IPOB. Don't let them deceive you. Do not let them deceive you. Stop sitting on the fence. This is the time to be decisive, I must tell you. Biafra, 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 this is the time to be decisive. You have not joined IPOB. Don't think we are begging you. It is going to be grovel. It is going to be Royal Rumble. We're just advising you. Because very soon, you will not be hearing gospel. Ife kanebe o kakwanebe. Ife kanebe o kakwanebe. Let me leave that gospel next time. Send us your data. Some people will call and say, Onyibe, nobody have responded to me. Nobody will respond to you. You send your name, Ikechukwu, address, Tamuno, phone number, 222. And you are sending them differently. You are making me to become editor. I will not do the editor. Because I certainly don't have what to edit your message. Please, write them in one tablet. Just write my name is so and so, and I live here and here, and this is my phone number. Send it at once. Coordinator will contact you. So those of you saying, oh, nobody's contacting me, it's because you are writing like in your Takara. My name is Ikechukwu, you send it. Tamono, you send it. I live in, you send it. Sabah Jangbadi, you send it. Of course, our WhatsApp line is open this moment. It's 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642 is our WhatsApp number. And our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. 081-288-58614 is the female number. Please, if you're sending me messages on the direct line and the female number, I can assure you the possibility of your message getting to me is almost zero. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, good morning, George Onyibe.
Good morning from here, my brother. Go ahead, please. The world is listening. I hope you are not sitting on the fence.
No. I'm a member of IPOB West.
Confirm. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, my name is Udenna Nwachukwu Anthony, and I love your topic so much today. It's so amazing, and I'm so happy. And I use this opportunity to tell all Biafran all over the world to look for any IPOB family and join. That is the only hope we have, and is only way to survive, save our motherland. And I use this opportunity to thank our national coordinator, our zonal coordinator, and the our spring leader, Mazi Nnamdi Ugwukalu, Ohamadike, one of worldwide, for his mercy into our land and his journey to restore our nation, Biafra. And I thank you, Onyibe, that God will give you more strength, more power. I thank you, Shemofo, so God give him more power, more strength for wherever he being and whatever he doing to restore Biafra. I thank all principal officers and anybody who working seriously to restore Biafra. I pray that God, Chukwu Okike Obiama, will give the person more strength and more power. I urge everybody to look any IPOP family and join. Thank you so much, George Onyibe, for your good work.
Our God is
God
faithful.
bless you.
Thank you. We must continue. Our people must understand that there is no provision for those who sit on the fence. We must rise. We must rise to defend our land. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Good morning, monitoring spirit.
Look, the whole Biafra in this planet Earth don't know what you are doing for us. That is why I spend my time to think about what God saw in you and decided to choose you, to place you in this position you are, to fulfill the by our leader, because our leader didn't it fit to position you there. Who will tell us you? Who will be like you? I asked the whole Biafra, if you are thinking evil about Najoni, can you do what he is doing for us? He is serving me. He is serving you and our children and even the next generation, thousands of generations to come, because thousands of generations has gone before us now. There was a time our ancestors were living comfortably. And you all know that time that they are practicing their way of worshiping God through Ofodoku. If you die now, you will go inside the great beyond. And when you listen to Mazi Jonathan's broadcast on Saturday, and today's broadcast from Mazi Onyibe, why have you decided to kill yourself? Because it is you that is not the IPOP that will die, not us, because we are ready to lose. And I thank Mazi Jonathan, who has stood firm, even in the absence of our leader, to make sure that the heart of this project is not in corruption. What we feel like, hey, you don't know shit. And imagine our leader, a resolute man, from prison here, all of us saw what happened. And he did his best just because of these devils. And you people are there sitting behind. Just think about it. Are we not suffering? They are talking about Pashoka in those days. Presently, this very Pashoka now is too dangerous. That one.
Kwashoko is even on ground. The worst Kwashoko is in our land. They are not starving us. The little food we have, they are poisoning it. They make sure we don't plant more, and our people can't see it. They are sitting on the fence, speaking grammar, looking for who we tell them what we make them. Their ear looks sweet. They should go to Yoruba church. They should go to Yoruba church.
Abaranja, I get them to make of the Damajoa, yes. Only we saw, even to die. Do you know that all these outer planets, all these planets now you are seeing, and all these soldiers, do you know that they have their weapons in their hand, in their pockets? Some that's what you say, standing right. They are not. They hide their guns inside. Look, let me tell you, Biafra, you people don't know. You people don't know what is the type of men you are into. And I will have to our leaders. Remember one of the broadcasts we told our deputy. Go and repeat this broadcast. That if ICC comes, if ICC comes, it is a lie that we will allow them because of our putting them.
Thank you very much.
That you will before other people go and can't stand it. They have not had exactly the position. Now, so you go to the game.
Thank you very much.
I will tell it there. I will present it there. Or follow.
Ladies and gentlemen, isn't
Greetings, reference all over the world. My name is Izinli, and I want to dedicate this song to my able director, Mazin Ambekano, for his love, his kindness, his faithfulness towards we the Biafrans. I say may Chukwu Kabiama continue to bless, protect him, and guide him from the eyes of our foes. I also want to appreciate my family, the great family writers. They have been wonderful through their articles. I say may Chukwu Kabiama continue to give them more intellect to write more. Thank you all.
When he speaks, the world trembles. What he says is built and done. He is the one to set us free. He is the one to turn our tears. We Biafrans are grateful. The time Lord has shown on us. The time to go Kabiama for sending his son. Nandi Kano, oh, Nandi Kano, you are the man. Nandi Kano, you are the man. You are the war. Nandi Kano, oh, Nandi Kano, you are the one. Nandi Kano, you are the one. Igade. Please comfort zone. For the things for my sake. Time to cook Kabiama. Send the song. Nande Kano, oh, Nande Kano, you are the man. Nande Kano, you are the man. You are the man. Nande Kano, oh, Nande Kano, you are the man. Nande Kano, you are the man. Igadi, Nande Kano, oh. Imagine how many billion dollar pounds you will give to us to sing your praise as a Nigerian politician. This is how you people will know how hopeless you are. But look at all of us. Look at all of us. Almost worshiping a man. But of course, we do not worship our leader. We appreciate our leader. We worship only Chukwu Kabiama. So when you are sitting on the fence, making us see you are intellectual, now buy helicopter Abuja to collect our own money, you should know it is time for you to be decisive. You should understand why we are here. Nobody commands our loyalty. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It doesn't mean whether it's right or it's wrong. If he says so, and so shall it be. Tell you people, go and jump inside where we shall do that. Because Ejabuki Mofunyanya Pamani, Otelunu Regishanya Patomakasa, Otelunu Regishanya Patomakasa, Onyo Meno Mobiopo Ha Gwanyejoku, and you can say the row Mbewaji go. Nebi running, and you can say, you better stop speaking that grammar. It will not save you. Of course, call on WhatsApp. Are you still there? Call on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
Yes, I am
or
here.
You have been misplaced, brother from Malaysia. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, my rep. Thank you. You are always in the spirit. We are in this together. Actually, that last song you sang right now, there's a lot of Biafrans we shall remember, even as our leader is still alive, and our deputy and hardcore IPOP, we are embracing them, we are praising them because of their tenacity, because of their hard work, because of their consistency. That song you sang now, that little girl that sang that song, her name is already in the record book of IPOP worldwide. These are the people that Biafrans unborn generation will remember when the time comes, and we have already started remembering them. One thing that drew my attention from that song right now is, had it been when our leader was incarcerated in jail prison, the whole promises the Nigerian government gave to him, assuming he was capitulated, assuming he agreed as accept those offers, would be singing this song till this moment? Of course. I don't know where the struggle would have led us to, up to this moment. But our leader stood firm and said, no, he is not like Wazirike. He's not like other people when they will come out in Dopu and saying, they just go. This is what is really happening in IPOP. This is what is really happening in IPOP. Because I remember when the storm was so high in 2015, 2016, we had so many, a lot of them, they all ran away. Even it still happening at this moment. When they hear a little thing from Biafra land or anything little thing, they'll just go. But those hardcore, those rooted, there's something you said. If you are taking an oath to join IPOP, there are two sections or three sections of IPOP.
Some of them wear shoes. So many. I will prepare a topic for them. They are doing Oyibo, thunder fire Oyibo.
Exactly, my rep. Some of them, they will not, even though we try to tell them, they are in that around. Even though we try to tell them to remove, they will somehow feeling pomposity or to feeling big. These are the people, even though they manage to remove, these are the people, when they come, one of their leg will be inside IPOP, one of their leg will be inside Nigeria. These are some of the things we are going through. This is it. That is by the way. But the thing is, while we are doing this thing, this work right now, some people are coming or trying to join IPOP because of what they are, the benefit, what they are going to get. But they don't know the biggest benefit you can get on this earth is what you have been achieved, what you have been remembered for. From today, I could remember, so in some countries, every year, people will be mentioned, those that fought for their freedom. Those that fought for their freedom. My happiness is that I'm among my generation, my children will be among those that really fight for different countries. Yes, now we are doing it. We are not even recognized. Nobody knows us. It seems that we are just messing up. It seems that we are just wasting our time. But no, if you are listening to this voice, whoever you are, Biafrans, listen very carefully. Go as our rep always tell us, go and look for nearest IPOP and join. Because this is the only thing that can liberate us. This is the only thing that can make us to have freedom. This is the only thing that can make us to have life. Now, my rep, there's something just like you said. Why is it that when this stupid nation, this stupid country want to run the image of Biafra, they will use a Biafra? Why is it that Joey Wokwe always talking rubbish? Joy Mokwe trying to say that he is totally in support of army operation, show their stupid identity. Joy Mokwe. Must he be this man all the time? Why must he be Joy Mokwe in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, all the time? This man, since Buhari regime, just because of money, since the Buhari regime, this man there's no policy Buhari have made. This man will come on, and they always go to Channel TV. This man will come and try to defend his own nation. He knew that he is a Biafran. The Jomudi Boko will go on radio, television, and talking trash that it is a time to wipe out some miscreants and leave those in the disguise of agitation. Can you imagine Joy Ibokwe? These are the people with the Southeast governor, some of them for amazing people. We will stone them in the public. We will stone, no mercy. When that time comes, no mercy. We shall stone them in the public. Joy Ibokwe, we are recording all of them. Thank you very much, my rep, and keep on keeping on as our deputy always say. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Caller on the line, are you still there?
Yes, good morning, my honorable African rep.
Good morning.
God bless you. May God bless my leader, Mazinam Dekano. May God bless his deputy, Mazuchi Okafor. May your days be long. May you reap the fruit of Biafra land. May your children reap the fruit of Biafra land in good health and in prosperity. My brother, your topic this morning is so beautiful, sitting on the fence. It is dangerous to sit on the fence because those that sit on the fence are the people that I can classify them as being ignorant or they pretend not to know. Why? Because the Bible that we read said that it is a sin for somebody to sit down and you allow your enemy to come and collect what belongs to you. The word of God says it's a sin. Those pastors preaching against freedom, they are agents of Satan. A child of God should not be against freedom because God himself gave us freedom. God did not say that you will sin today, therefore he will kill us. He gave us time. He gave you opportunity to choose what you want to do. If you want to worship idol, continue. God will be watching you. So God is not a tyrant. If God is a tyrant, none of us will live. Therefore, as a child of God, you have that dream. He came and delivered us out of the shackle of the enemy. That is why he laid his life. So those people that are sitting on the fence, they are risking their life because they will destroy them. Those people that are dancing with will in turn destroy them. Joe Ibokwe, they are using him. My comrade asks, why must it be Joe Ibokwe? If they want to do anything, they will use a Easterner to say that evil thing. Yes. So that
it's not only evil, man. Come to River State, you see a lot of Ijaw people.
There is no need to come again. So that is what their plan. But before the IPOP told them that we are 7 steps ahead of them. Before they even appoint them, we have already gone. Look at what Onyibe said. He said that that time they were doing Python dance, that he was with the daddy, with the
took them to America. They now took them to America. They now exchange Johannes Indigo cloth with our Fulani.
That he even gave a cap. He even gave cap to Arewa when he was in that day. Why must he connect them? That is to tell you the game they are playing. They don't know that before ever they even select the record they want to play. We have already known the whole tracks of the record. So I urge eminent Biafrans, stand up and fight for our right. This is our right. It is our right. If you refuse and sit down, this uncircumcised human being come and collect our land, God will judge us, all of us.
No. They can't collect our land.
It is better for you to rise up.
That is what I'm not sure.
So it is better for us to stand up and fight it. And God will give us victory. Even in the Bible, when Jehoshaphat, they came like this, all these Amorites came to them. They even told them, they collected everything, and they said they will marry their wives. I said, to us, man. Jehoshaphat said, no, it cannot happen. He went to God and said, God, I'm going to confront these people. Should I go? God said, go, because God knows that cheating is not good. So that person that's telling us to put our arms and watch these people kill us, take everything that belongs to us, and we sing praises to them, that person is evil, and evil shall follow to that person. Anybody in IPOP that is sabotaging this struggle, that have seen the truth and still sabotaging, the God Almighty shall destroy that person. That person shall never need to see anything good. His life shall be miserable. Therefore, I am calling every good Biafran, rise up and fight this battle so that we achieve our aim. And I pray that God Almighty shall continue to be with our leader, strengthen him, grant him strength, and give him the courage, favor of God and man, so that anywhere he goes, favor shall follow him. Anything that is his hand is there, the good Lord shall make it to come to pass. In the name of Elohim, I have prayed. Thank you, and God bless you.
We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead, please. Good morning from here.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, good afternoon from here, Onyibe. I am the guy that I always call from. My name is James Mwabwana. I'm always call from South Korea. The person you said to me, we have talked with me already. So there's no problem about that anymore. So we'll start very soon. I want to comment on what you are saying this morning. All of them knows, but I don't know if it's the bad blood in them that making them to put a deaf ear to what you are shouting morning, afternoon, and night. Mazi Nnamdi Kala was leader, always shouting. Mazi Mefo, the Almighty man, always shouting, talking, and these people are putting a deaf ear in what we're saying. But one thing I know for sure, if they like, they come and join. If they don't like, they don't join. But I know that anyone that is inside, nothing will happen to the person, because we know what is going to happen, but they don't know. They think they are doing us a favor. We are doing them a favor. Biafra is doing them a favor. Look at how we are. I don't know how many hours you sleep in a day. I don't know. I can't remember. I woke up around 4 o'clock here in a Korean time. I meet you online. You will say almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. You go up and you come again. You do the one that will lead me from the time I will start going to work. I had all these things. And some people are heartless. Yesterday I was fighting someone from London, risk of, I don't know what the name he called himself. Saying this, we should go and know how to apologize to Nigeria. So Mazina Nikalo will come. I look at this guy and say, where did you come from? Are you in this planet as us? Did Nikalo beg you that you want to come back and bury the wife? Did he beg you to go and beg the government that he wanted back? I was asking this guy, man, had he been is very close to me, I would just show him exactly what I'm going to do to fly.
The people they murdered between 1967 and 1970. How many did we beg to borrow? Did we even borrow them? They don't know that almost 10 years after the war, people within the river rank cannot eat fish, because any fish you kill there, you see human finger, you see human bone. These people don't know what is coming. We will help them know. Let them know what it is.
I just tell him, if all you are saying is good, may your life and the life of your family be like Nigeria. Just say a bigger amen. He can't reply me. I say, no, answer. If you don't know what you are, just say amen, say prayer. If you love, too long. He say, I'm a this and that. I say, you can call me anything. That you will see all the saboteurs. We will fetch you out one by one and flog the hell out of them. You know? Onyibe, I'm still want to say what I want to say. You must be the immigration of our Biafra. You must work in DNA to find out all these idiots. We will flog them with a blala. That's how we start blala. We will kill them well for them to know what we are doing. Because these people don't really understand what we are doing. Just try to mess up what we have been doing. I don't know what to say, because the way it is to my mind, I feel like I will see them one by one. I face them one by one. But may God bless you. Keep you alive for us. Keep on doing the best work we know you are doing. God bless you. Remain blessed.
Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, George Onyibe, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
Please, I'm calling from Onyibe. That man that told you last time that he will send. I don't know. I'll send it. I don't know whether it will get to you. Well, according to the topic of this morning, you see that John Ibokwe, that man is a stupid man. Because I find out that these people are with the Ohanes and Igbo, so-called Southeast Southerners. You know that they're using us as a business. The Ndeba upon how they are here. If they doesn't say like this or talk like this, Jubrin or Adbakari, they will not give them money. When they are scarce of money like this, they will find something to talk or to say, in able to get what they need from federal. So I don't blame those people. You know that when you see a matured man begin to talk like this, you know that person has finished. He can no longer even control his family. Talk of saying anything, saying a good thing, referring a good thing for these people, or yes, certain Igbo okay, yes, honest and people to say something that is relevant to his people. And there are lazy people. Without also like this, they cannot eat. They're using us. They're using our welfare to build our future. So those people are taking their records. Anything they like, let them say. Anything they like, let them do. Sooner or later, we slap them down. We are not surprised about what they are saying, and we are not afraid. No matter the threatening, no matter the threatening they are coming up with, we are on full ground waiting for them. But we are showing them that all these things they are doing, they must be paid back. We must pay them back. And where we are angry is when God took give us this freedom. And we shall see somebody will come and beg on their behalf to tamper justice, mercy. But now that person will come forth to beg or plead on their behalf. Should start now, begin to watch what they're doing. Now, the time for them to retreat their steps. Use their teeth and use their tongue and count their teeth. Because when time shall come, we will not look back to pay them, to reward them. What is what they did?
Thank you very much. We must continue. Are you there, caller on WhatsApp? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Go ahead, please.
Your humble servant, call you from Navy. Good morning. God bless you for this morning. It's very important and very interesting. Onyibe, very long time because this your line is a hot cake. Always when I was calling, almost billions in line. So very difficult to get. But thank you very much for picking my call. I want to just thank you for this wonderful work you're working for us. So actually, Biafra na barago nwekwanụ mgbe ọbụla onyiro ya agba ka ọ daa. So achọmije were wee gwa Joe Igbokwe ife ahụ na-aparate bụ wasting of time and wasting of energy. Achọkwaje were agwa na ya nwodo ma ndị niile agba mgba ka Biafra arịbịa. Ihe a bụ wasting of time. So mana mama ha ọrụ ahụ nye kere ha mmụọ ha mana nsogbu adịghị ihe ha na-eme ihe efu ya. Anyị na-agba mbọ ka ife dị ma ha na-agba mbọ ka emere mana ihe nji weje nkwa na POP wee na-agba mbọ maka ọdịmma Biafra bụ maka mụ nwe m kama m na-amụrụ m Fina Bambia Bumaka, Mambi, Mamma, according to my kind. One of 40 Nimihana Bambumaka, Harbor Governor, or Harbor President, or Harbor Senator. All those things were rubbish. It's rubbish. Very rubbish thing. So join IPOP for your future unborn generation. Join IPOP for your future, for your next unborn generation. But just now, so politics. We are not in political game. Only choice in politics. They join Nigerian politician. Just is our politics. If I have my own Abraham can be a Kodram Chika, on a hairline on Yara. But I don't know why. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Onyibe. The thing all very bad. So thank you very much. We keep on. Thank you. I remain your humble servant, Mazin Bam from Izin, Ibagi Izin, Ebony State, Biafra land. Thank you very much.
We must continue. Caller on the line, are you there?
Yeah, my Bishop. Good afternoon from China.
Good morning, my brother. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, my name is Anna Leolangoke from Ungopal. I'm calling from China. Yeah, our topic this morning, I always like it when it's like this, when it's very hard. Just think about it. Are you in IPOB and you are undermining